put live. Okay.
Hi, Poppy. No. You're in my spot, Poppy. I know. Can you move? No. But I was sitting there first. Well, I'm sitting here now, so why don't you find a place on the floor? Poppy? The dog has no idea what's going on, and I've created this scenario now where I'm sad and sitting on the floor to watch my Minecraft. Only me and my sister know that I do this. I don't know what I'd tell someone if they walked in on me and saw me doing this. Now I guess.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, can you repeat that all over again?
Driver assist technology. You know, I never really understood trigger words until I got roommates. I hated my roommates, except for you, I think.
Okay. Hey, bro. Ready up. Repeat it. You talk. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay. Where's people at? Okay. I know. Cause don't loot. Wait, land where the game stuff is, and get loot there. How about we can't have a shotgun? Bro, me either, bro. Yeah, probably. Wait, where are you? Wow. Wow. Oh. But where are you, bro? Stop. I'm gonna leave, bro. Don't start to roleplay or not. I don't even know where you are. I'm not, bro. I wasn't. Okay. I left a match. Jackass.
Emphatically. Luckily, it was usually late at night when he started watching, so I would just have to get to sleep before he started and I would be all good. James, why didn't you just ask him to turn it down? I did! One night I went into his room and I said, hey man, can you turn it down? And you know what? He did turn it down for that night. That night. That one
Bro,
night.
leave the match.
Next night.
Leave the match.
He would spend most of his time in his room playing video games, and I would spend most of my time in my room drawing.
Then ready up.
The juice thing, we didn't get in each other's way too often. Here's actually a funny story. So when I was filming the part in the vegan video when I crumbled
Oh my God.
in the kitchen and he saw me filming this sugary vegan concoction, I just said to him, don't ask. Okay, so here's the roommate that I hated the most. His fake name will be Hunter. He was the one asleep on the couch when I first walked in, and he was the one who had collected all those billions of basketball cards. Just basketball cards, and he kept them all in the front room. What's the point of having sports cards when you can't even play with them? I mean, I spend money on Magic the Gathering cards, but that's because it's an actual game that you can play with friends. What do you do with sports cards? I mean, I guess you can leave them in the front room of your apartment. Maybe one day your roommate might make a video about it, though. He left his Mountain Dew bottles on the floor. He farted in public. He'd always complain that Steve didn't do the dishes, but he wouldn't.
But what?
One time I was tired of doing everyone's dirty dishes, so I bought a big stack of paper plates for everyone to use.
You're really fucking tick me off.
Plates to a party without even asking me, and he didn't even bring them back. But the worst thing this guy did, one day he told me my ex-girlfriend doesn't want our dog anymore, so he's coming to live here. What? So this boy wants to bring a dog in an already very small crate.
Oh my God, I hear you.
The dog's name was Snoopy, and I loved him. Hunter would put him in his kennel at night, but one night I was like, hey,
Here, join me.
Snoopy, you can stay with me if you want. And then boom, from that day forth, I was the one taking care of Snoopy. Snoopy would now sleep in my room. I would be the one who took him out for walks, and I fed him slices of lunch meat. What was great was that when I would go into the kitchen and Hunter would be watching TV, he would call for Snoopy. Snoopy, Snoops, Snoops. But he wouldn't come. This dog would follow me everywhere. And then one day Hunter said, hey, do you just want to have Snoopy? I was going to get rid of him. And then I said I would take him. And then later that same week, Hunter moved out. He took all the toilet paper too. He basically gave me a dog. And of course I loved that dog. But we lived in such a small space and I was always busy with school and drawing. I knew these weren't the best conditions for a dog to live in, and I'm pretty sure my apartment didn't even allow pets. So I asked people I knew if they wanted Snoopy, and my grandma got one of her friends to take care of him. So I dropped Snoopy off and I've never seen him since. And that's it, the end. There was another roommate who I didn't even mention. He always worked a lot, so I didn't really see him too much. He had an electrical toothbrush, and I think since I was when I would be trying to go to sleep and he would start brushing his teeth, I would hear the electrical toothbrush going, and I would just start shaking with anger. Dirt bikes. Wow. This guy really hates dirt bikes.
Only nice popular. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. You know how in my last video I said I was an obedient child who never stepped out of line or broke rules growing up? I wasn't lying, but I do have things I've secretly carried on my shoulders for a long time and still feel arguably guilty about to this day. This video isn't just for your entertainment. It's going to serve as me clearing my conscience and finally being free from these chains of guilt. Also, don't get your hopes up. None of these stories involve murder. Sorry, I didn't kill anyone. Every once in a while growing up, my dad would let us sit in front of the television while we ate dinner. That would be a special treat for my brother. Mom wasn't home from work yet, and she wouldn't let us watch TV during the week. This is when we were really young, by the way. Don't worry, I'm allowed to eat in front of the TV at least 3 days a week now. We were eating in front of the TV one night, and I wanted to have chips for dessert. Our dinner rules were always eat dinner, and then get a little treat or dessert afterwards. And I wanted chips, everyone's favorite dessert. So my dad got the bag of chips, and normally my parents poured us bowls, but there wasn't much left, so he just gave me the whole bag and said, don't eat them all. He got 2 whole parent points that day. It was going good so far, eating chips in front of the TV.
This is the height of luxury!
I looked down, and I ate all the chips. Dang it! What do I do? My dad gave me one rule. My parents are never gonna trust me ever again. They're gonna disown me. My life is over. I'm gonna be living in a box on the side of the road, and I'll have to search trash cans for chips. I might as well pack my things and get a head start right now. I started to panic, and my little kid brain started racing to think of some sort of way to avoid punishment.
Hello?
A rat! A giant rat burst through the door, slapped the bag out of my hand, ate all the chips, and escaped out the window. And also stole an extra cookie on his way out. No, they wouldn't believe that. I don't think rats eat chips. Jax finished eating early and went into the backyard to play.
Sure.
So what I ended up doing was going, Jax, do you want some chips? And I gave him the empty bag. Then I went over to my dad and said, Dad, I have something to tell you. I'm sorry. Jax ate all the chips. And I went into my room and hid. I really don't think my brother got into any trouble because I didn't hear anything else about it, and my dad probably just threw the bag away. But since I never got caught or came clean, I've held this guilt about that whole situation ever since. There's layers to it. Not only did I lie to my dad and falsely accuse my brother, but on top of it all, I gave Jax an empty bag of chips. A perfect little regret cherry on the ice cream sundae of shame. And I really think that when my dad watch this video, they'll be like, I don't remember this.
I did it already.
Because I want to say it was like 13 years ago, which makes me feeling guilty even more pointless and stupid because it doesn't even matter and no one cares and I'm the only one suffering from it. This is a pretty effective way to learn a lesson. I've never finished a bag of chips since that day. One time I was at recess in 2nd grade playing by myself in the grass. You know, like a frickin' loser. This group of girls came up to me and said, hey, we're playing tag and chasing the boys. You should help us. And I was like, well, Pete's sitting here and getting eaten by ants, so I started running around and chasing the boys with the rest of the kids. It was all normal tag.
I've already did it. Oh my gosh.
Extreme tag. Extreme as in people started throwing rocks. Being a self-conscious child who had no.
Oh my god. I mean, oh, are you stupid, bro? I did player name only location, team only. Oh my god, bro. Just ready up.
Running and he was a good distance away from me. Not to brag or anything.
No, but I'm about to leave, bro. Come on, just ready up.
I watched this kid start running off to tell a teacher, and I knew I had to think of something fast. And don't tell me I should have just stood there and faced the consequences of my actions.
If you don't ready up, bro, I'm just gonna leave. 3, 2, 1.
First thing I could think of was to go hide in the bathroom, because everyone knows teachers can't burst into kids using bathroom stalls. That is definitely illegal and weird. I camped out in the girls' bathroom until I heard.
Nope, I just left, you idiot. I didn't unfriend you.
Obviously, the teacher was told what happened. I couldn't have run away from that.
I am your friend, you idiot.
The trip doesn't end there. The teacher told.
God, you wouldn't ready up, so I left. Yeah, I already did it where you can't see my name always, bro. Jesus.
Told me I wasn't allowed to go to.
Oh, what do you mean? No shield, right? You mean no shield? 1 HP, right? You meant no shield, 1 HP? Uh-huh. What'd you mean then? What, wait, no shield, 1 HP? Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Yes, I did. I said player location, team only, 1 HP, 0 shield. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I'm in a match. No. Cause I actually ready up. Goodbye. 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 God, this kid's retarded. I ain't saying that. Whoa, what? Yo, Jesus. Nah, I'm muting you.
Tomorrow, which which is reasonable. I can own up to that punishment. But she also said I needed to write a letter to my parents telling them what I did. I don't know what pushed me
What?
to do this because...
What? What?
what grown-ups said, but something in my head told me, you're not writing that. And so I did. Later that day, the teacher came up to me and asked, did you write the letter? Yes. Please don't ask to see it. Please don't ask to see it. Good. And so my parents never found out. Until right now, in this video. Please don't ground me, Mom and Dad. I don't know the statute of limitations on throwing rocks at little boys, but it's been 8 years. I think I'm safe. I'm not really guilty about this next story, but it's resonated within me for a very long time, so I'm gonna add it to this video. One late night, I was on the couch playing my Game Boy, and it was very much past my bedtime. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I was probably pushing it with wanting to stay up a bit longer, and my mom was in my room telling me I needed to go to bed. It got to the point where she pulled the, I'm gonna count to 3.
What the fuck, bro? Fucking stop. Fucking stop that spam shit. Let me fucking move, bro.
Seriousness